Welcome to the lecture series on Digital System Design Lab. In this video, we will see the implementation of full adder by using VHDL programming. Before that one, we will see what is the function of full adder. Full adder adds 3 bits at a time. Let us consider the 3 bits as A, comma, B, comma, C in. These are the 3 bits. There are 3 inputs of a full adder. By adding these 3 bits, it produces the sum as output and carry out as another output. See, that is the full adder add 3 input bits and produces sum and carry as the 2 outputs. So 3 input means we'll get 8 combinations total. So for 0 0 0 combination, what is the output for 0 0 0 combination? So 0 plus 0 is 0. Again the result 0 is added to C in 0. So the sum is 0 and carry is 0. So like this. So 0 0 1 combination. For 0 0 1 combination, the sum is 1 and the carry out is 0. Why? Because here A plus B, 0 plus 0 0, 0 plus 1 1 here. So sum is 1. There is no carry here, so that's why carry out is equal to 0 here. So next for 0 0 0 1 0 combination. So here also sum is 1 and carry is 0. So next 0 double 1 combination. 1 1 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0, sum 0 and carry is 1 here. So next 1 0 0 combination. So it is sum 1 and carry 0. So next 1 0 1 combination. So sum is 1, sum is 0. So carry is 1 here. So next 1 1 0 combination. 1 1 1 plus 1 is 0 and carry is 1 here. Similarly for all 1 combination, sum is 1 and carry is 1. This is the truth table. Now from this truth table you can easily write the expressions here, but here observe this one. The sum is having 1 for 0 0 1 combination, 1 for 0 1 0 combination, 1 for 1 0 0 combination, 1 for all 3 ones. By simplifying using K map, we'll get the sum expression as sum is equal to A XOR B XOR C. So we'll get, by simplifying K map, we'll get that one. Similarly, carry out, C out is equal to A and B, that is A plus B, I mean A into B plus here we are writing or AB plus B and C in or C in and A. Actual expression is C out is equal to AB plus BC plus CA. AB plus BC in plus C in A. So AB means end here operation. So AB plus means OR here is the operation. So this is the final expression for the sum and carry for the full adder. With this knowledge, we are going to implement this full adder by using VHDL programming. So for that one, we have to click on that ISE design suite 14.7, double click and wait for 1 or 2 seconds. We will get the window here, project window. Now after getting the project window or opening the project window, first step is you have to create new project. So click on OK here. So to create new project, click on File, New Project. So the project name is Full Adder and this top level source type is HDL, so click on next. So check for the project settings. Spartan 3E is the family name, device name is XC3S500E, FZ320 is the package we are using, speed is -4. The important thing is check for the synthesis tool. It is XST synthesis tool. Simulator what we are using is iSim simulator. So these are all are okay, and we are writing the program in VHDL module, so all the settings are right. So click on next. So you can see the same things here, so click on finish. So now full add is the project created. In that the device is this one, and to add to write the program you have to create one VHDL module. So for that one, so right click on this device, click on new source. So here we are writing the VHDL module or program, so that's why select here VHDL module, give the file name as full adder. So click on next. So now here we have to specify what are the inputs and what are the outputs for the full adder. Here A comma B comma C in are the three inputs, and the outputs are sum and carry out. So that's why C and C out are output. Here we are defining direction. So these are the three, these A, B, C are the inputs, and S and C out are the outputs here. So click on next here. So now we'll see A, B, C in as inputs and S, C out as outputs here. So click on finish. So now we'll get the program here. So this is the comments here. So these are the three subsections: libraries, entity part, and architecture part. Here entity parts A, B, C in are the inputs, S, C out are the outputs. In the architecture part, after begin you have to write the actual behavior or functionality of the program. So S sum is equal to A XOR B XOR C, and carry out expression is equal to A and B or B and C in or C in and A. These are the sum and carry expressions, functionality of the full adder. After completion of this one, click on save. So after click on save, select this one. You can get the things here like this. In that, select this synthesis and check syntax. It will verify that any syntax errors is present in our program or not. If no syntax errors are present in the program, it will displace the green tick mark. If any syntax errors are present here, so it is displaying like this. Now we have to check for the errors here. So here layout, load default layout. So here in the 18th line, it is saying that undefined symbol C. So here we have to write here C in. So why? Because here we have defined C in here. So after completing this one, we can save again and again check for check syntax. Now the tick mark indicates syntax errors are not there in the program, right? So after that one, we are going to test the functionality or the output of this program by using the test bench program. So that is, you have to create another program called test bench. So the test bench program, just we are giving or we are specifying the inputs through the test bench program to this full adder, such that you will get the outputs for that given inputs. So that is, so right click on this device, new source. Here we are writing the test bench program. So that's why we are selecting here VHDL test bench. Why we are writing this one? We are specifying the inputs, for what inputs it has to plot the outputs. That inputs are specifying in this test bench. So the name of the test bench is given as something full add, and click on next here. So here for which module, VHDL module, we are writing the test bench program for full adder module. So that's why here select full adder and click next. So click finish. So now automatically the test bench program is created by the tool itself. Now observe here full adder is the entity name, and here A, B, C in are the inputs and S and C out are the outputs. A, B, C in are start at the starting A and B and C are assigned as 0 0 0. That is, the starting 0 0 0 combination is already predefined available here. And also we are designing combination circuit, so no clock statements are required. Why? Because full adder is a combination circuit, so I am deleting this one. Also this complete clock process is also deleting this one, and this one also we are deleting. Why? Because we are dealing with the combination circuits. So at the starting 0 0 0 combination is there, so that's why starting 0 0 combination is there. So wait for 100 nanoseconds. So 0 0 0 combination, it will wait for 100 nanoseconds. It will produce the output for 0 0 0 combination until 100 nanoseconds. Next we will give another combination, that is after 100 nanoseconds we are changing the combination from 0 0 0 to 0 0 1. Let us consider I am changing the combination from 0 0 0 to 0 0 1. That is after 100 nanoseconds we are seeing the output for the combination in 0 0 1 inputs. We are seeing the output, right? Next again I want to check for the control V, so I am checking for 0 0 1. Next 0 1 0 combination I want to check the output. So like that we are going to give different combinations. So again I want to check for so I am writing here, so 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 double 1 combination. Next, so I want to check for all combinations, that's why I am giving all combinations. If not, you can stop for 2 or 3 combinations. So 1 0 1 1 1 0. So next all 1 combinations I am giving here. So after completion of this one, click on save. Now observe here, now we are going to see the output, that is we have to simulate the program. So that's why here uncheck this implementation, click here simulation. After click on this simulation, so click on this one, so here you will get the file. So now we can see the iSIM simulator here. So in this iSIM simulator, click on check syntax. If you have any syntax error, it will display the syntax errors here. There are no syntax errors here, so then proceed for the simulate behavioral model. After double clicking on the simulate behavioral model, it will display the actual output. I think the program is not added, so once close this one. So now observe here, this is the full adder program, and I think I will have to execute this one. So click on simulate behavioral model. So here we will choose zoom to full view option. Now observe here, from 0 to 100 nanoseconds, so A, B, C all are zeros, then we'll get sum as 0 and carry as 0. After 100 nanoseconds, what we have done, we have changed the combinations, that is 100 to 200 nanoseconds we have changed the combination from 0 0 0 to 0 0 1. So for 0 0 1 combination, the sum is 1 and carry is 0, so that is verified from this truth table. For 0 0 1 combination, sum is 1 and carry out is 0, so that's why output is 1 0. So next after that one, 200 to 300 nanoseconds, we have changed the combination from 0 1 0. For 0 1 0, the output is 1 0. So like that here, all ones, for all ones combination, sum is 1 and carry is 0. So like that up to from 0 to 800 and combination 800 nanoseconds, we will see the all combination 0 0 0 combination, 0 0 1 0 1 0 combination, 0 double 1 combination, 1 double 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 combination. So like that we are going to verifying the truth table of the full adder by using Xilinx simulator. And the important thing is here, in implementation you have to select .vhd file. Simulation, here we have to select this one, and then we have to click for behavioral check syntax and simulate behavioral model. Thank you.